Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sundering Tarot New. Hi, hello and welcome. Today we're going to be covering my top 5 Oracle decks of 2023. Yes, better late than never, but here we go. And for those of you that have been on my channel for quite some time, you'll know why, without me saying anything, why this deck is on the table. Because it's an obvious choice. This is The Wisdom of the Oracle by baron-reid, and I used the shit out of this deck in 2023. Not only for pick a card readings, I did a yearly reading with this deck. Well, it accompanied a lot of other decks too, but it was in there. And when I was doing live streams, this was often the deck that my ancestors chose because it's so versatile. It has so many layers and a lot of useful context when it comes to cards, as well as some numerology to it because of the numbers of the cards. So I use this quite heavily. It's my obvious deck for those of you that are well aware of me and my channel. Now that I said that, I had to cease doing live streams some time ago. Number one, because, well, I ended up with a schedule change at work. So that became really hard to do. But I also ended up having my computer go tits up. So I ended up buying a new computer, which when it came to uploading software, I've been up in the air as to which software to utilize. So if you guys have opinions on live streams, what software to use, if that should be a thing to return, please holler at me in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to know your opinions on that. And here's another deck that should probably be no surprise for those of you that have been on my channel for some time. This was one of those decks that I enjoyed reading with in 2023. Now, did I use it quite as heavily as the Wisdom of the Oracle? No, but this deck ended up with some serious play, especially in larger readings. It did help quite a bit, especially when it comes to my tarot journey, and it's very much a useful deck. I enjoy it quite a lot, even still to this day. And we'll see what maybe new readings I build with using this particular deck. It would be nice to start utilizing it a bit more now. And I'm going to sound like a broken record with this one because we have some obvious decks that should make this list. And, well, they very much did. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle, also by baron-reid. This is another one of those that I would occasionally use on live streams. It was ones that I was using in, monthly readings, big spreads that I was doing at the time to add more context to the reading, or sometimes I was using it just literally as a Celtic cross. I have to say I kind of like the Wisdom of the Oracle more than this one, simply because I've encountered so many decks that have issues with some of the keywords in this particular deck. So, but when you use it by itself, it's fantastic. When it comes to pairing, it can be a little dicey, however, but it's pretty good to use. Still very versatile, still covers a lot of ground and themes. So, for an Oracle deck, yeah, I still like it. And here's an amusing one. This is by Karen K. This is the Oracle of the Fairies. Some of you will recognize this deck as well. This is another one that got play on my live streams. This was really fun for a theme deck. And I do have quite a few memorable moments in 2023 with this deck, including a live stream when I did back-to-back Zodiacs, and the same 3 cards came out, only in a different order. you know, things like that. Or another live stream when I had the same cards come out in the exact same order later on in the reading with several signs in between, and the meaning was completely different, same 3 cards. So I actually quite enjoyed this for a fairy energy deck, and it's a really nice oracle to have. Now, the honorable mention, the 5th deck. And I say that because this is one that kind of blew me away. This is the Beloved Dead Oracle. Now, I dismissed this one right away because of the artwork. I mean, I liked the keywords, but I dismissed the artwork. And then Lisa Pappas did a walkthrough of this particular deck. And then I was like, oh, wait. The way the guidebook and everything is, this might actually be helpful. This might actually be good. Even though the old-fashioned artwork, I was just kind of like, on. And my ancestors were down for getting this deck, of course. And then I got it. And I used it on Samhain for my ancestors. And it was wonderful. I can't share their story with you. They have not given me permission. I will respect their wishes not to mention their life history. But it was interesting to do a reading to connect with the ancestors and basically get their life story. And it came out fairly clear for a deck that I just got in hands, that I did not read the guidebook all the way through. And I mostly just sat there with the cards, feeling the energy without so much always looking up every card and getting myself to, you know, get familiar with the guidebook or anything like that. It was fantastic how much information was coming through without relying heavily on the guidebook. And it is great to have that connection, to foster that connection. And this deck did it a lot more quicker and a lot easier, and I guess you could say better, more fulfilling than other decks that I've tried for that. So this one's a keeper. I do have it. It probably, unless I do a walkthrough of it on my channel, you probably won't see me utilize this deck because it is a private deck. It is for my use only. But even just pulling this deck out once a year on Samhain when the veil is thinnest, or if I have a more, you know, I guess, invasive question from my ancestors about their previous lives and experience, this deck will probably not get played with quite so much, but it is permanently in my collection. It is well worth it, in my opinion. Alright, my lovelies, we went through 5 decks, hopefully fairly quickly. Love them, hate them, have them, want them, need them. You know, let me know in the comments section down below. And yes, if you have opinions about the return of live streams or software for live streams, etc., let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be very pleased to hear from you on that matter. Anyway, my lovelies, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.